Hello, I am Leo Tolstoy. I'm one of the most influential authors of all time. I was born on September 9th, 1828, in the Tula province of Russia. I grew up from a wealthy aristocratic family in Russia. I grew up under different family members as my parents died when I was young. I also lived with three other siblings, all boys. As far as my efforts in school, I had a little trouble after failing an Oriental language program in Kazan at the university in 1843. I tried being a farmer on my family's estate, however, that didn't work either. So my brother appointed me to be in the army and fight in the Crimean War. Although I had trouble learning, I kept a journal throughout my time on the battlefield and my time farming. From 1865 to 1869, I produced War and Peace in portions. This was perhaps one of my greatest accomplishments, as I conclude how wisdom is not the ability to reason, but to accept that humans display mysterious actions and irrational thoughts. Much like Machiavelli's The Prince, my book was a useful tool for leaders all across Europe, as I describe how it's important for a leader to be quick and decisive on their feet, rather than be demanding to their people and have a logical plan and use strength to carry it out. Another huge impact that my book, War and Peace, had on Europe was that it really reflected the tradition of old conservatism being slowly morphed into a new liberal view on war and in politics. Personally, I advocated for pacifism, and I was also a devout Christian when I found Jesus Christ. However, I do realize that leaders use my book to fight. I'm Leo Tolstoy, and the motto for my life is, human beings have irrational motives, which stress the significance of people needing to be able to adapt. The reason for this motto is because I realize that humans have irrational thinking, and I think it is important for people to learn how to adapt in order to prevent these situations to possibly escalate into war and built up tension. I relate my studies to Otto von Bismarck because, although he is an advocate for war, I see that he thinks of things beforehand and he learns how to adapt and be decisive on his feet. If the European people listened to him on his examination of irrational turmoil in the Balkans, World War I may have been prevented. As far as other significant European figures, I can relate to Victor Hugo, as I met him in 1861 after he finished the very popular Les Miserables.